Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you guys how to make some delicious chalupas. So in case you guys want to learn how to make this super easy and delicious recipe, just stay tuned and I'll show you how. Alrighty guys, so let's get started with our ingredients. So for this recipe we're going to need 2 pounds of ground beef, a half of a white onion, 1 Roma tomato, 1 teaspoon of cumin, 1 teaspoon of onion powder, 1 teaspoon of paprika, 1 teaspoon of chili powder, 1 teaspoon of oregano, 1.5 teaspoon of garlic salt, 3 cups of flour, extra flour for dusting, 2 tablespoons of all vegetable shortening, 1 tablespoon of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of salt, your choice of cheese, lettuce, sour cream, 1.5 cups of milk, and oil. So these are ingredients. Now let's get started. Alright, so first we're going to start by preparing our dough for our chalupas. So in a large bowl, we're going to combine our all-purpose flour, our baking powder, and our salt. So give it a quick mix. And then we're going to add our shortening and start mixing it with your flour. Okay, so just break down all your shortening with your flour. Okay, then slowly we're going to add our milk. Just combine your dry flour with your wet flour. So just start kneading until your dough is no longer sticky. Alright, so once your dough looks like this, we're going to set it in a bowl and let it rest for about 15 minutes. And just make sure you cover it. Okay, so while our dough rests, we're going to start working on our meat. Alright, so for our meat, we're going to start by dicing our tomato and our onion. Alright, so in a medium frying pan, we're going to set it on medium-high heat. We're going to add a little bit of oil. And once that heats up, we're going to add in our tomato and onion. Okay, so once the oil is hot, we're going to add in our tomatoes and our onions. And we're gonna cook them for about 3 minutes. Alright, so after 3 minutes, we're going to throw in our meat. Just break it down a little bit. Then we're going to add our spices. So our cumin, our onion powder, our chili powder, paprika, oregano, and garlic salt. So now just move it all around while you break your meat and mix it with the tomatoes and onions. So just like that. And now we're just going to cook our meat. Alright, so after 4 minutes, your meat should look like this. So now we're just going to lower down the heat to a medium setting and cover it and let that cook for about 5 more minutes. Alright, so after 5 minutes, our meat should be fully cooked. So now you can drain all the excess oil if you want. I'm just going to keep it on mine. So now this is our meat. And now we are ready to work on our chalupas. Alright, so on a clean countertop, we're going to dust some extra flour. Just like that. We're going to grab our dough. And just place it like that. And now we're going to divide it. So I'm just going to use my knife. I'm going to cut it in half. So grab your dough and then start forming a little ball. Just like that, like if you're making tortillas. Just like that. Now we're going to place it on top of our flour. Get your rolling pin and dust some flour on it as well. And now we're going to start rolling. So just start rolling as if you're making tortillas. And at this point, you want to preheat your oil. So a medium frying pan, we're going to set it on medium heat. And now we're going to add about 2 cups of oil. Alright, so once we roll out our dough like this, and you don't want it to be too thin or too thick. Okay, this is perfect. So now we're just going to wait for our oil to heat up, and then we can start frying. Alright guys, so once our oil is hot, we're going to place our dough. And make sure that you're pressing it down. And we're just going to cook that side for 1 minute. Alright, so after the minute, we're going to flip it over. Press it down to remove all the bubbles. And now we're going to close it as a taco. Just like that. And we're going to cook that side for 45 seconds. So after 45 seconds, you're going to flip it over and cook the other side for 45 seconds. Okay, so after the 45 seconds, your taco should be nicely and golden like this. So just remove all the excess oil. Set it on a kitchen towel or paper towel to remove all the remaining oil. And just continue the process until we have all of our tacos made. Alright guys, so once we have our chalupas ready, we are ready to serve. Now you want to serve them while they're hot. Alright, so we're going to start by adding our meat. So open your chalupa. Add your meat. Then your cheese. We're going to add some lettuce. Some sour cream. And then some tomatoes. And now we are ready to enjoy. Alrighty guys, and now for the best part, the taste test. Seriously, super delicious. They're crunchy on the outside, but super soft on the inside. They're just perfect. Alrighty guys, and there you have it on how I make some delicious chalupas. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up, share it with your friends and family, and if you recreate this recipe, please don't forget to tag me on any of my social medias, and if you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button so you guys can be part of our family. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, no, no. Eres perfecta mujer, de la cabeza a los pies. Tú pasas de mi nivel, tú tienes el piquete. De la forma que tú besas, mami, más simétrica que un origami. De la forma que tú besas, mami, más simétrica que un origami. Eres perfecta.